You know, you go outside and you check your garage before you go to bed.
Breaking right now on Apple Valley News Now, special edition at 4:30. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office just wrapped up a press conference with new details on the search for Travis Decker. We have the latest. Then parts of I-84 in north central Oregon is shut down due to a big fire. We have the latest here later.
So we have spent the last year going through priority-based budgeting.
New information regarding the city of Yakima's budget. And Stacy is tracking more warm weather.
Check out the sunshine from the Yakima Valley to the Columbia Basin. We are tracking strong gusty winds and a first alert weather day. All the details coming up. Special edition news starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now, special edition, on your side.
Good Wednesday afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. Wendy will join me after the NBA Finals. First to breaking news. Shortly after 4 this afternoon, Sheriff Morrison and the Chelan County Sheriff's Office and Chief Brown from the U.S. Marshals Service held a press conference on the search for Travis Decker, the Wenatchee man accused of killing his 3 young daughters. The sheriff said he believes Travis is still on the run, and he hopes that Travis was watching him on TV today. As for what's next in the search, here's what we learned.
At this time, the Chelan County Sheriff's Office is going to deviate our resources back to the investigation, working closely with the Chelan County Prosecutor's Office to ensure our case for murder and kidnapping are ready to go, ready to be presented, while our partners with the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol is going to continue to keep their units on the ground.
Part of that is to include deploying our Rapidly Advancing Manhunt program. That program brings more resources from all over to include funding to support your community, the Sheriff's Department, Border Patrol, and all the other resources so we can navigate the terrain and locate and apprehend the fugitive.
Sheriff Morrison said there is nowhere Decker can go where units won't be waiting for him. We also know that the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office will continue to help search for the man. We'll have more details for you after the game and online anytime at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. New in fire season 2025, a large fire broke out near the Rowena Crest viewpoint in the Columbia River Gorge around 1:30 today, prompting a level 3 go now evacuation order in that area. Listen to this. Interstate 84 is closed in both directions near milepost 78, which is about 7 miles west of the Dalles. That's according to ODOT. Deputies ask people to use caution if they will be in the area. Now to Kittitas County, where the Red Bridge fire remains active. This one began on Monday. It has burned around 53 acres. It is currently around 20% contained. That's according to the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office. Now, evacuations have been adjusted. Let's talk about that. Level 3 evacuations are in effect for properties from the 3100 block to the 5500 block of Red Bridge Road. They say this is on the north side of the road. This also includes properties on Wheel Road, Pine Duff Drive, Loping Lane, Nordic Lane, and Arrowleaf Lane. Level 2 evacuations will impact properties in the 5500 block of Red Bridge Road east to the Tenaway Road. That's on the south side of Red Bridge Road to SR 970. Stacy Lee joining us now, and we've had a number of fires break out all across our region today. Smaller ones, but it's that time of year.
And that is why we are in a first alert weather day once again due to high elevated fire danger. Now, just because temperatures cool down doesn't mean we have less fire risk, because the winds have come along with the cool down. So again, we see first alert weather day today. That will continue. And unfortunately, the gusty winds are going to continue to get stronger this evening, especially in the Columbia River Gorge and the Kittitas Valley. So be fire wise outside. Here's what those winds are looking like this evening. As you can see where that fire is here on the I-84 corridor, those gusty winds are blowing in from the west pretty strong, as well as Ellensburg. It's been very windy there. Columbia Basin area, we've had some breezy winds as well, and you can see our camera shaking just a little bit. 92 degrees, wind sustained at 6 miles per hour. Look at this humidity level, very low at 15%. 5%. Again, all the ingredients for fire weather. Temperatures cooling down. We're still in the 90s and the 80s through the region, but probably felt a lot better today out the door this morning. Looking through the evening, 70s and 80s. We'll be down in the 60s and 70s by 9, and by 11 o'clock, look for those temperatures to be much lower. Here we go. More gusty winds tonight. Fire danger remains high through the area. We've got a couple first alert weather days in some areas for the next few. Cooler tomorrow. We'll see temperatures dropping into the 80s, and we have a full moon tonight. I'll tell you when you can see that coming up. Austin?
New tonight in Your Money, the Yakima City Council met Tuesday night. The main topic, the city's growing budget deficit. Yakima is facing a $9 million shortfall for 2026. If nothing is done, the city could see major service cuts, including closing Fire Station 92, eliminating gang and narcotics units, shutting down public pools, and scaling back parks, youth programs, and maintenance. City staff presented 3 options. 1, cut $9 million in services. 2, make smaller cuts and ask voters to approve levies for public safety and parks. And 3, ask voters to approve a full city services levy, avoiding any cuts at all. For a typical West Valley home, the full levy would mean about $25 more per month, but no cuts to city services.
I think a lot of the members of the public aren't aware. We're not like the county or we're like the state. Cities are formed by their residents. The amenities in a city are decided by the people who live here, what kind of services they want to provide. For many years, they believed they were of value and there was enough funding to maintain those things. Now is the time to determine if the community still thinks those things are of value, to support them or not.
The final decision may go to voters this November. We'll keep you updated. We have a crime alert for you. The Grandview Police Department is warning of a new phone scam in the area. Residents may receive a call and hear a female crying. Another person then takes the phone, claiming a family member has been involved in an assault or car accident. The scammer will instruct to meet up without giving a location, only directing the resident to begin driving, and directions will follow. The scammer ultimately asks for gift cards to be purchased. Making a splash as we enter into the summer weather, the city of Sunnyside is announcing when its public pool will open, and it's just around the corner. The pool is set to open this Saturday, June 14th, with 2 sessions open to the public. The first at 11 in the morning up until 1 in the afternoon. The second session, 3 to 5 in the afternoon. Bob's Drive-In Sunnyside is sponsoring the first 100 kids ages 12 and under for entry. That's for a free swim opening day. If you have been to the Benton County Fairgrounds lately, you've probably noticed there's a lot happening. From monster trucks to reptile expos, the calendar is busier than ever, and now big upgrades are underway to keep that momentum going. The county is investing $3 million to improve parking and accessibility, just in time for this year's fair in August. But the bigger change comes after the fair, a full rebuild of the grandstand at McDaniel Arena. The $9 million project will double seating to 6,000, add new restrooms and concessions, and modernize lighting and sound. It also means saying goodbye to the original mural and saloon-style facade, though fair officials say they plan to preserve that heritage in the new design.
The mural that's on front of Sundowns right now, our primary focus and goal with that is we're going to have that digitized. And it's going to be, that mural will be part of the new grandstands. It'll just be through a digital representation of it.
Now, we also want to point out, French says he wants to make sure everyone knows the chutes over the rodeo arena are not going anywhere. Designs for the new arena haven't been released yet, but French says he expects them in soon. After sitting dark for nearly 4 years, Station 410 in Benton County is getting new life and new firefighters. Benton County Fire District 4 says staffing and upgrades are now in place to reopen the station by the end of the month. The station, built back in 1977, was closed when Station 430 opened nearby. But with steady hiring and growing call volumes, leaders say the timing is right.
It's June and we're entering peak fire season, and the additional staff on duty and being on a station that helps reduce response times to a area of our district that has a high risk all came together as a good time to reopen.
The station's been updated with better insulation, living quarters, and a new water fill station. Once open, crews will be ready to roll with a fire engine, an ambulance, and wildland response gear. Once open, Station 410 will have about 2 to 3 firefighters staffed. And the Kennewick Irrigation District is exploring a big project that could help secure the area's water future, a new reservoir that would boost water storage during dry years. Right now, the district pulls water from the Yakima River Basin, but after 3 straight years of drought conditions, officials say it's time to start thinking long-term. They are looking into building a 12,000-acre reservoir near the intersection of Badger Canyon Road and Badger Road. The goal? To store extra water that could be used when supplies run low, especially during drought emergencies.
This reservoir site, potential reservoir site, and others like it, really were envisioned in 2017 following an opportunity to see how other people in the world are dealing with these issues. And so this has been a site that we've been looking at for quite some time now.
Right now, the project is still in the environmental review phase, and the district says it is also considering other possible locations. But with dry conditions sticking around, they say building more storage is quickly becoming a top priority. Apple Valley News Now Special Edition is just getting started. Coming up next, we are previewing the Pasco Kids Farmers Market Day, and that's coming up this weekend. And let's go outside. A live picture from our Skycam network. We're looking at the Yakima Valley and the Richland area. Stacy's back with your full First Alert weather forecast. Remember to download our brand new weather app. Just scan this QR code right there on the left-hand side of your screen. We're on your side and we're back after this.
Right now at Meredith Furniture, it's a buy one, get one free deal you don't want to miss. Buy one comfy recliner starting at just $599 and get the second one free. Yup, totally free. Tons of colors, loads of styles. Come in and find your favorite. But hurry, deals this good don't stick around forever. Kick back in not one, but 2 recliners. Because one just isn't enough.
Meredith Furniture on South First and Washington, right next to Hobby Lobby.
Spring sale at Queensgate Gardens. 25% off annuals, baskets, and vegetable starts. Tacos and more on site. Queensgate Gardens, where adventure grows.
Welcome to Pasco, where we are building a community rooted in culture. Check out the Farmers Market downtown at Peanuts Park, Saturdays from May through October. Taste something new at one of our diverse local restaurants, the Pasco Specialty Kitchen vendor windows, or our growing food truck scene. And enjoy the natural beauty of our waterfront parks and the Sacagawea Heritage Trail. Shop small, explore local, and experience the spirit of Pasco. Naturally transformative.
Dear unbreakable spirit, when the terrain is gnarly, you steady us. When obstacles are ahead, you lift us. When the turf is hostile, you inspire us. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks. Toyota has the best resale value of all brands according to Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. Which automaker assembles the most vehicles in the country? Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment. A commitment Ford dealers share by offering employee pricing across a full lineup of Ford vehicles.
Get employee pricing plus 1.9% and $4,500 bonus cash on a 2024 Ford F-150 STX. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Want a family 4-pack of tickets to Dust Devils baseball? Well, enter right now on our mobile app or click on contests at applevalleynewsnow.com. Winners get tickets to the Friday, June 20th game with baseball and family feast specials at the concession stand. See you there.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Back now with this special early edition of Apple Valley News Now. Over in Pasco this Saturday, June 14th, is the Kids Farmer Market Day. The market is still set to run on its regular hours from 9 in the morning till 1. But since it is Kids Day, there will be a few unique experiences at the market this Saturday, like a live performance for music. Knockerball will be set up as well on 4th Avenue. The whole duration of the event for some inflatable fun. Kiona Ice will also be in attendance up until 11:15. There's going to be face painting too. The Pasco recreational specialist says that aside from being a fun-filled event, it allows the youth to understand how everyday food items make their way to their plates.
It provides them an opportunity to interact with farmers, growers, people who produce these items and goods and services that they might not interact with on a regular basis. A lot of them, it's, mom and dad take them to the store, it's a big chain grocery store or something like that. Here they actually get to go see the farmer who's growing the product, kids and grandkids that are helping staff the booth at the farmer's market.
The Kids Day Market is also opening the weekend for the market's Colonel Kids Cash program, where kids in attendance can get a Colonel Kids Cash buck and exchange it any of the vendors' spots for things like fruits and veggies. Making a difference now, spreading the good news today. One courtroom in Benton County District Court was a little louder than usual. This as they celebrate 3 new grads from their Benton County Mental Health Court program. The program is uniquely tailored to each participant's needs, helping them take the right steps forward that they're really kind of looking for in life. One of the graduates, Aaron Barclay Howell, says getting treatment through the program, calling UA lines, and the program support team really helped overcome his struggles with addiction. He says this is what will help him stay on the right path moving past his graduation.
We'll continue to take my meds and meet with my counselor and at the methadone clinic, as well as continue going to NA and church, as well as spend lots of time with my children and their mom.
That's what it is all about, right? At the end of the program, each graduate gets to shred their criminal charges all away.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's break down the nuts and bolts of this First Alert Weather Day. Live look into the Yakima Valley tonight by Mark Skycam. Looking good. A little bit hazy out there, but, not bad. 91 degrees, a little cooler than we were yesterday. Take note of that humidity level, 18%, very low. Winds sustained at 6 miles per hour. Our sunset tonight at 8:48. Unfortunately, the winds will continue to pick up through the area. I'll show you that in just a minute. Let's take a look at our temperatures. Our warm spot, of course, Hanford, usually hot there. 92 Tri-Cities, 91 in Hermiston, same in Yakima, 86 Ellensburg. So feeling a little bit of relief from those triple digits from just a couple of days ago. Let's talk Red Bridge Fire. Again, that fire continues to burn roughly 53 acres, contained at 20%, and there's still some evacuation areas in order. Here's the map of that. We talked about it in the first hit of the weather, but this is what it looks like through the region. State Route 970, Red Bridge Road, any of these folks. Of course, yellow is get set. So if that changes, we will let you know as soon as we have any updates for that. But be prepared. And we continue to be very, very dry, as you can see by this map. 97% Cascades, Upper Yakima. That is significant dryness. We're at critical level here in the Columbia Basin, and even in the Blues, we're elevated there as well. Let's talk winds. They're kicking up. They're going to be even stronger tonight through the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Look at that, gusting 40, 45, 50 miles an hour, and they'll continue to pick up here even in the Columbia Basin, lower Columbia Basin, Hermiston area, foothills of the Blues. So strong winds, those low humidity levels, and the dry conditions we've been seeing are all the ingredients you need for fire weather. So we want to be fire wise, and we'll continue to see those gusty winds once again on Thursday, even through Saturday, especially in the Kittitas Valley. So another First Alert Weather couple of days, again, Kittitas Valley, but be fire wise all around our region. Let's talk temps. We're finally seeing a little bit of a drop. Remember, we were way up here a couple days ago. Now we're dropping down to 86. Average for Yakima this time of the year is 79. So we're still running a little bit above average, and we're going to stay there. We are starting to look at a possible cool down and maybe even some rain in the middle of next week, several days off. So we'll keep a close eye on that. But overall, these temperatures are looking great heading into Father's Day weekend. So if you have any Father's Day outdoor plans, this is your weekend. Here's what our overnight lows look like tonight in the area. We're down in the 50s. And look outside because we have June's full strawberry moon. It'll be exactly full just before 1 a.m. and the moonrise tonight at 10:06. Here's the planning forecast. There's your Friday the 13th. But notice the breezy winds continue. Temperatures staying lower and pretty pleasant for the entire weekend. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Very nice Father's Day weekend there as well. Breezy winds. And then Monday, Tuesday, there's that slight chance of rain. We're just starting to detect that. Some of the models are saying yes, some of the models are saying no. So we'll keep an eye on that. There's your first alert weather days in Ellensburg through Saturday. Be very fire-wise. We'll keep a close eye on the fire already burning out towards Cle Elum. And in Walla Walla, we see nice, pleasant temperatures. Going to be a beautiful weekend in Walla Walla. We do warm up slightly there Monday, Tuesday to 90 degrees, but overall, most of us will be staying in the 80s going forward. So I'm liking the looks of that. Father's Day weekend, Austin, we're going to be outside. We're going to get out and enjoy the mighty Columbia River.
I'm excited. I cannot wait. At least it's Wednesday now.
There you go.
Just a few more days.
We're that much closer.
We are. Thank you very much. We've got the spotlight when we come on back.
Josh Cobra, First Alert Weather on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Prosser Memorial Health orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist Dr. Tegan Goodell is now caring for patients at Prosser Orthopedic Center. Dr. Goodell brings his expertise in sports injuries and advanced arthroscopic procedures to the community, offering comprehensive care to athletes and active individuals throughout the region. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Goodell, call Prosser Orthopedic Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some. Gimme Some Bagels.
It's the Click It RV Roll Into Summer sales event going on now at your local Click It RV store with huge manufacturers discounts from Forest River, StarCraft, and more. Get $0 down, nothing, and no payments for 6 months, and get top dollar for your trade. And talk about giveaways. Win a StarCraft trailer or $30,000 in cash. You can beat the coming tariffs, but nobody beats a Click It RV deal. We guarantee it. So don't miss the Roll Into Summer sales event at your local Click It RV store. Spokane, Milton, Freewater, Moses Lake, and Union Gap.
Vance Heating and Air has been keeping Yakima homes cool since 1986. If your air conditioner needs service this summer, we'll take $86 off the cost of any AC repair. Our skilled technicians service all makes and models, and we guarantee you'll be happy when our work is complete. If your old AC is a throwback, save now on a new energy-efficient Daikin Fit system. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Lights, music, magic. At Giza Powerhouse Theater in Walla Walla, the stage comes alive with electrifying concerts, Broadway-style productions, side-splitting comedy, and unforgettable performances. This isn't just a theater. It's a destination for world-class entertainment in Eastern Washington. From the moment the curtain rises, you'll be swept into the extraordinary. Don't miss your chance to experience it all. Get your tickets now online. Giza Powerhouse Theater, where every show is a showstopper.
It's the 3-degree guarantee from Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather and Legends Casino Hotel. When Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth gets the high within 3 degrees, $25 is put in the jackpot. If he misses, someone wins. From Legends Casino Hotel and Apple Valley News Now.
Tonight, we are turning the spotlight onto the Pasco School District. A total of 54 employees were honored last night as they are retiring this year. And as a group, they had 1,044 years of service. 4 retirees had over 40 years of service, and 9 had over 30 years. So congrats to them. Have an idea for the spotlight? Send me an email, areed@applevalleynewsnow.com. We are not done yet.
No, that's right. We have your reason to smile and a final look at your weather forecast.
Register today. Register your team for $140. Ends midnight Tuesday, June 24th.
Got a birthday coming up, celebrating a big win, or just want to gather the crew for a pizza and a good time? For decades, Hubby's Pizza has been the go-to spot for family, friends, and fun. Reserve your table and bring the whole gang. Kids, family, teammates, whoever loves great pizza and good vibes. Dig into your favorite pizza, hit up the fresh salad bar, and let the kids have a blast in the arcade. And if the party's at your place, no problem. Hubby's now delivers through Grubhub and DoorDash. A community tradition, a place to celebrate. Acquire the Hubby's habit today.
For over 49 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, bringing joy and beauty to every occasion. We're more than just a flower shop and specialize in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. Our experienced designers are here to help you with all your floral needs, ensuring that every bouquet is as special as the moment it celebrates. Visit us today at our brand new location on Clearwater in Kennewick. We're part of your community and can't wait to help you celebrate life's moments. Shelby's Floral.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Knowing these laws sets my truck wreck team apart. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the Big Truck Heavy Hitter. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the Big Truck Heavy Hitter.
The Heavy Hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
It's time. Time to let your soul breathe a little, to feel the sun on your face, and to feel alive again. It's time to dust off the clubs, to treat yourself, and test out your lungs. It's time to get away to the place that's not so far away, Lakeside Coeur d'Alene. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
Regain your quality of life with expert spine care at Prosser Memorial Health. Neurological spine surgeon Dr. David Yam, with over 20 years of experience, specializes in comprehensive spine care, minimally invasive surgery, and disc replacement. Dr. Yam is now seeing patients at our new Spine Center locations in Prosser and Walla Walla. Call 509-786-5599 today to schedule your appointment. New, returning, and second opinion patients welcome. The new Spine Center at Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Apple Valley News Now is Yakima,
Pasco, Hermiston,
Benton City,
Puyallup.
Apple Valley News Now is Walla Walla,
Pendleton,
Villa,
Kennewick.
Apple Valley News Now is Ellensburg,
Richland,
Milton Freewater.
Our broadcast center may be in Kennewick, but Apple Valley News Now is everywhere.
From the Blues in the east to the Cascades in the west, one television station is everywhere you want us to be, leading the way with local news you trust. We're Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
And welcome back. We wait for it every day. Your reason to smile. Come take a look at your screen. There it is, our good friend Dee in Walla Walla. A bike ride at the sunrise with those fields in the background. Great shot, Dee. Probably a good morning for that bike ride as well. QR code on the top of your screen. That is how you get your photo on TV, or you can go to applevalleynewsnow.com. Thanks to our friends at Lifetime Dental Care. All right, let's do the weather bottom line. We've got those gusty winds, and unfortunately, they're going to kind of stick around, especially in areas like the Kittitas Valley and the Columbia River Gorge. We have a nice cool down to the 80s and the lower 90s. Some of us hitting 90, most of us staying in the 80s for the next couple of days. I had to say it. Beautiful weekend for flags and dads. It's Flag Day on Saturday, Dad's Day on Sunday. And don't forget Friday the 13th, too.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Lots of things.
All right. Thanks for joining us for this special edition. The NBA Finals is next. It's Game 3. The Pacers are taking on the Thunder. I'm Austin Reed with Stacey Leap, hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.